Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce a small, sweet girl we have for sale. This is Miss Purple of Willow and Ethan's litter. She was born February 28th, so she's just about ready to graduate Puppy Academy. She's already had over 200 hours of training, so we know her personality very well. Her Recherche score is 878, 8 being that she is very dependent. She is so loving. She's one of those puppies that loves to be with you and around anybody and everybody. She's the first to come, the last to leave our side. She is one of the most dependent puppies we've had in a while. She's so sweet, so affectionate. One of the things she loves more than any other puppy I can remember is belly rubs. Instantaneously, she rolls over and she just soaks in every belly rub, and she gets that from her mama. Her mama's like that. And she just loves affection. She's very loving, very sweet. On the activity scale, she's a 7 out of 10. She is outgoing. She's not hyper. She's not out of control, as you can see. But she does have energy. She likes to play. She loves to have a toy in her mouth and likes to play fetch. She's a dog that is very, she's enjoyable to be around. She's a happy puppy. And then she's confident. She is a confident girl. She's an 8 out of 10. This litter is very confident. She's not shy. She's not timid. She's not having issues with submissive urination. She's very confident, and she's doing exceptionally well in training. One of the other things that makes her very unique is her size. She's the small girl in her litter, and this is not a big litter. In fact, Willow is one of the smallest English Goldens that we've ever owned. She's only 49 pounds. Now, the pictures may make her look big, but she's small. She's very compact. She's beautiful, but she's short. She's very compact. And we have had Ethan and Willow puppies and Willow and Amos puppies, which is Ethan's dad. And her puppies, the females, have consistently been between 45 to 60 pounds. She's the small girl, so I think she's going to be 45 to 55 pounds. Most likely, she'll be right around 45 to 50 pounds, but she's absolutely stunning. You can scroll down, you can see what previous Willow puppies look like, and they're stunning. This is one of the best combinations. It is actually the most repeated, or not repeated, it's the most, we've had more clients buy a second Willow puppy than any other litter that we've ever produced. We have had, I think, around 5 clients that purchased a first Willow puppy by a second Willow puppy. So this is that good of a litter. Now, she's able to go home after graduating. Either Puppy Academy is right around the corner here, May 23rd, or most likely she's able to go home after graduating Canine College. It's training till 16 weeks of age, which is June 20th. Now, it's the most popular training program because they have all of their shots, so you don't have to quarantine them. Secondly, she'll be able to hold her restroom twice as long. And the biggest reason is obedience training. They grow the most between now and 16 weeks of age. So many times they're up to 3 times better obedience trained at 16 weeks than at 12 weeks. The third training program is Master's Program, training till 20 weeks of age. That's July 18th. And the fourth training level is Doggy Doctorate, training till 6 months of age. That's August 26th or 28th. If you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Willow and Ethan. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize the parents. We're very proud of the parents. They come from generations of health clearances. Both parents scored in the top 4% of golden retrievers with their hip, elbow, eyes, and heart clearances. So this is a very high quality litter. We promote the parents because we're very proud of the parents. What I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're gonna show off Miss Purple in training as of today. Again, if you like the way she's training now, you're gonna love the way she looks at Canine College because they grow the most. But we're gonna summarize the program, and I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve Miss Purple. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer. They can hold their place longer. They can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only. And so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Miss Purple, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures we just took of her. Right above those most recent pictures are her prices for each training level. Some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video are not necessarily her prices. You do need to scroll down her page, look at her prices. And then right below this video is a link. It says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Miss Purple of Willow and Ethan's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.